Hey, 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 y'all. Who's up? What are y'all doing? Are folks out there getting ready for holiday shopping? Finishing your shopping? I'm always curious to see what people are doing during this time. I'm still getting things together. Of course, that means gotta clean up, gotta get organized, and I'm doing things one at a time because that's all I can do. Can't do everything all at once, right? So who is up? Who's up? Who's out there? So in the last session, you guys know I was busy doing finishing up a meeting, and so with the 365.2 investment club, and I'm still finalizing some things there, but I have been got off of the computer for a while, started moving things around, and I realized I have a lot of straightening up to do because I have a lot of gifts that I still have not organized and put away. So, for many of you who don't know, I have made this pledge for myself to give away 50 gifts up until my 50th birthday. And it is crazy around here when you start looking for said gifts. So there were five people who joined at the last drawing, and that was Dana, Joseph, Toy, Angela Potts, and Valerie. So woo-hoo for you guys sticking around and coming on. Hey, Dana, Christmas blessings to you also. Hopefully, you guys are getting some rest and having some family time during this time. As for me, I am moving around here at the house in Missouri. And so I'm using this time to kind of get organized, get things together because I swear January is already here for me and it is go, 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 go. So I've been watching the news over the past couple of hours just checking in, and I saw all of those cancellations because of COVID and people are sick. So, oh, many blessings to the folks who are dealing in that space. And the one thing, guys, that has always managed to help us deal in when there are emergencies and things like that has been that we've, continuously, work to stay healthy, eat right. Even though y'all know I'm gonna have a donut, Auntie gonna have a donut, and on top of that, making sure that our investments are solid enough so that if we cannot work, that those investments are working for us. So I'm going to use this time, of course, to give out, those gifts and things like that. But more importantly, I want to leave you guys with a message of investing, the importance of it for not just currently, but and not just retirement, but throughout. So the earlier you guys can get your children, nieces, nephews, family members to get serious about investing, the better off they'll be in the long run. And if you can't get them on board, you need to just move on your own. And hopefully they'll catch up or some won't. But the importance of, health and taking care of yourself, you think it's important now, it's going to be even more important in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years when you won't be able to move around like you used to. So you need your money to work for you. Okay. So y'all know I'm going to take every opportunity, whether I'm giving gifts out or playing around or having a good time. I'm going to take that opportunity to tell you what, my aunts would tell me is make sure your money is right, make sure your investments are right, and just keep plugging. So you won't hit a home run every time, okay, in business or in investing. You won't have 120% returns and, no sour customers or anything like that. I can't promise you any of those things, but I can promise you it's greater later. Okay. And y'all say that with me. It's greater later. So uh, make sure you guys are just and enjoying the time. So I know there are a lot of people who just needed this time, this next week, this next 2 weeks to just rest because some people have been grinding hard, making things happen out of nothing. And that's what it takes. You really have to have grit, stamina, all those things to make all this work. So that's what I'm doing here in Missouri. I'm strengthening myself. I'm in my workspace. It's a wild workspace, right? So I've got papers over here and projects over here and all kinds of stuff. So you just, right, Dana, you just have to keep moving, even if it's baby steps, because even baby steps are better than no steps at all. So take one step, take two steps. You may take 10 steps and have to take three steps backwards. It's okay. It's the process. If I could tell you all the losses I had, we'd be here for hours. But I'm not going to do that because I had more wins. So I will tell you, in order for me to have those big wins, I had to have some losses along the way. But I will tell you this, I won't make the same mistakes that I made in the past. And one of those mistakes, I'll tell you really quickly, we were laughing today because one of the mistakes I made as a very new investor on my first property is I brought a property sight unseen, and it was new construction, of course. So there was nothing there anyway, but it was in another state. And something in my gut told me to figure out how to do more than one. But I also didn't think I had the funds to do it. I didn't think about partnering with other people. I didn't think about borrowing the money. I just went with what we had. And so the biggest mistake and the biggest thing I learned at my first property buying outside of where I was living in New York at the time in the Bronx, and I purchased new construction in New Mexico in Rio Rancho, right outside of Albuquerque. And when I look back now, the biggest mistake I made is that I only brought one. I didn't jump out and buy two or three or figure out how to get four or five because looking back now, all of those properties that I purchased back then, or at least that one in particular, has doubled in price. And so I could have been out the game and retired earlier than, I did, just knowing, that. So when I tell you guys I don't make the same mistake twice, that's why you see if I see any kind of new construction, I don't just buy one. I'll buy two, three, or four or five. So as many as I can, and I'll worry about how and who's going to get on the team later. New construction for me, I learned that lesson before. I never make that mistake a second time. So again, it's about making mistakes, learning from them, and keeping it going. So what else you guys got going on out there, and who's here with us? Of course, some of you guys know I can't see, who joins us or any of those things. So if you are here and want me to know you are here, just let us know. So my my next gift that I have, and I have done a automatic pulling of the gift, and it's actually Dana, it's you. And I had a question for you because I didn't know if you already had this next gift, and if you do, we'll choose another one for you. Okay. So, well, I know one you probably don't have, but I'm not sure. So I've got, did you pick up the leather tag, luggage tag, and the um, passport case with with Teach at the Beach on it? If you didn't pick that up at the Teach at the Beach conference, this one is going to be coming to you. And of course, you know, these are my birthday gifts. A lot of them, some of them may or may not be our products or our merchandise. Some of them that I'm giving out are different things like Coach, or some things might be leather and some may be gift cards. We just don't know. So, okay, Dana, well, you don't have it. So, This one is going to be coming to you. I know Carmine is out today, so I don't have addresses and things like that, but we'll make sure that we get that to you. And who else is in here? Who else is joining us today? And you're welcome. Thanks for showing up and, being merry. I don't really celebrate Christmas. I don't have any trees or anything like that. So I just always figure, isn't it a good feeling when you can give someone else something? Like giving is part of receiving too. I don't know if people realize that. It's like the more I receive, the more I want to give and the more I want to bless other people. So on this birthday gift day for me, it's also holidays for other people. And a lot of people around the world aren't getting anything, aren't getting gifts. They've spent all their money giving to their kids and things like that. So my hope was that we get more people who were coming in who could share in the gift giving with us. So I have so that's from the other that's from earlier's gift, and I'm looking online here because we had I had another. Here we go. So with this new program, this new technology thing, and I'll figure out if I'm going to keep it or not. It does this little raffle thing, and it picks a winner randomly based on the entries. So the next winner that was randomly picked from another from the second drawing for today, it is Angela Potts. So Angela, if you are around, you are the winner for this number two um, group. And let's see, I don't think you have this. So if you are around, Angela, you won the Rocket Book that comes included with the pen. And this is one of those gifts that if you utilize it, and it's one of those things that it's like an assistant to me. It's all electronic. You can write your notes in there, and it'll go through the cloud and be in your Dropbox, and it works with everything. Google Play is where you get it. You can download it from the Apple Store, but it's really cool because it's compatible with Dropbox and Slack and OneNote and OneDrive, Evernote, Box, and it gives you all of these things that um, you know, it works with. So this is pretty cool. It has an erasable pen kind of a thing. And if you are out and about taking notes, the one thing I like about it is that if I'm driving in a car and I'm taking notes and taking a whole bunch of notes, I can just slide that note into a box or check a box in the notebook and it will electronically organize it on my computer. So I never have to worry about if I lose my notebook or any of those kind of things. And then it comes with a sponge to just wipe it all clean and you can start again, even though it has several pages. So I like, I don't always, you see me, I struggle with technology sometimes, but that's because I probably jump out there before reading all the directions. So, but this one is a good one. A lot of the ladies who went through, and gentlemen who went through Compass, if they went to Teach at the Beach, they also received these. And so, Jennifer Potts, Angela Potts, you will receive one of those today. So I'm going to mark that on there, and we will wait for Carmine to get that to us. So someone said it says GTG1. Wow, what is it called again? It is called the Rocket Book. And so, of course, I had all of these custom with the Be Niche brand on them, but it's the Rocket Book. It's been around for, I've been using them for a few years. I don't know when it came out, but it's the coolest tool if you're a person who likes to take written notes, and it saves a whole lot of time and that kind of thing. And Dana says, "Oh yeah, she has one very useful." And again, I'm a person that's always going to go looking for how do I make things easier, simpler, better for myself. So again, the Rocket Book It's my thing. It's my thing. And who else is here? I see GTG1 is here with us. I can't, I know that's not your full name, so I would just say hi to GTG1. I know Dana's here. Anybody else here? Because I'm going to go. And like I said, this was just my way of giving back during the holiday. And since I was behind on the number of gifts, I'm supposed to give a gift away every week. I didn't have time to do that. So I'm going to head out. And like the last group, if you were here, the person who won, which is Angela, won this gift. And GTG1, since you are here, I'm going to give you the same gift as well. So be sure to send me an email or some kind of way, reach out to me so that I can know who you are, get your address, and I can send you your Rocketbook too. So, congratulations to GTG1 and to Angela for both winning this Rocketbook. Gary, thank you. We'll be sending this out to you, but we need to get your address so we can ship that to you. And y'all guys know it's the holiday, so don't email me saying, "Oh, I didn't get it" or things. Give it a week. It is the everything is going to be in a jam. So if you don't get it in a week after sending us your address, then let us know. But we will track this and send that out to you. So sometimes you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Y'all know that. So congratulations, Gary, for being in the right place at the right time. Hope you enjoy the Rocket Book. All right. Thank you guys. Talk to you later. Bye bye.